Let's get a check of current road conditions according to iDrive Arkansas. There's a lot of colors out here. Blue is going to be partially covered in snow. Hot pink there, that's going to be some ice patches. Generally speaking, major interstates and highways in a little bit better shape than they were earlier today. Most of it's passable. River Valley saw a lot of improvements. If you got to do some traveling up and down 49, there's going to be a few snow patches between, let's say, Fayetteville, Springdale down to the Bobby Hopper Tunnel, but south of the tunnel, we're in decent shape right now. Watch for some black ice, especially on those big bridges and overpasses as temperatures drop. That's going to be a big concern for us. Sun now setting. In fact, it's a beautiful sunset out there. Winds out of the north gusting up to about 20 miles per hour tonight, courtesy of this area of Arctic high pressure. Look at where that air is coming from. We always want to know what the source is. That tells us how cold it's going to get. And tonight, it's going to get cold. We're down into the negatives in northwest Arkansas. Low single digits expected here in the River Valley. These are actual air temperatures, not the wind chill. I'll show you the wind chill. That's going to be a big problem for us come tomorrow morning. This, though, this is some true pipe bursting cold. Look, we've had some Arctic blasts earlier this winter, and maybe if you didn't winterize your home, maybe if you didn't drip the faucets and you got away with it without any issues, I wouldn't push your luck tonight. Not with these temperatures. This is truly going to break some records come tomorrow morning, some records that have been on the books for quite some time. You factor in those 20-mile-per-hour winds right out of the north. This is likely what it's going to feel like 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, if you know these hills and you know these valleys, I'll tell you, these numbers are probably a little bit too warm. I think some of us are probably going to see some 20 below degree wind chills in northwest Arkansas, likely as low as -10 in the River Valley. No matter if it's -10, -20. Those kids going to the bus stop tomorrow, bundle them up. Try to cover up as much skin as possible. Frostbite may be a concern for prolonged exposure to the elements out there. I've got an extreme cold warning in effect for all of the area in blue. In fact, that's as many counties I've seen added to that thing this entire winter snap. 7-day forecast shows this. Some sunshine back in the forecast tomorrow. That's some good news. It'll help us out with melting a little bit, but notice our highs only in the low 20s. We'll rise above freezing by Friday afternoon, and then by this weekend, things starting to slowly but surely feel a little bit more comfortable out there. Still below average for this time of the year, but we're well on our way into the 60s as early as Monday of next week in northwest Arkansas. In the River Valley, we'll drop to 7 overnight tonight, 28 the actual high temperature, 14 degrees by Friday, 36 on Friday afternoon, and then by mid next week, we're talking about mid to upper 60s. Next chance of rain, next best chance of rain, not until Wednesday of next week. Finally, a quiet and a little bit warmer weather pattern to look forward to.